Welcome. How is everybody? I'm happy everybody's here to watch me. I'm going to go something really quick over the piano because of what the piano tells us. It also tells us something different during the week. During the week, okay, we have the fourth day in the center of the week is your Wednesday. When you back up -3 or you add +3, you get to 1 and 7. Those are the distances of your piano. So when you go to your piano, okay, you have 7 and 1, you have 2 and 7. That's where it stops. You can't go anymore because then you have 10 and you have a combination of A and I, which makes your 10. You see, it's a 10 and 7 world in the piano on the white keys. Why? Because, well, what you get is A and C at the first part, which is the center C for this side and the center C for this side. So C and A makes D. In the seventh world, you need C3 to make D4. You need D4 and F6 to make 10. So you have the 7 and 10 world. 52. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. The total is 17. 1 and 7, making the 8 heaven. 8 times 9 is 72. 72. 7 and 2 is 9. 2 times 7 is 14. The highest and the lowest is 14. Connecting 1 and 3, which are 3 and 7, bringing in both worlds. Your 13 world of birth is not in 9 and 4, but in your 6. If you bring in the 13 world, it comes in with your 7. Inside the same world, you have your 13 world. This is out of the keys of the piano. So if we brought in the next one, which would be C, we would have C and G and making that 10. But we have E, and the E is the center between C and G. So that if it's the center of C and G, we can only be either here D or here F. One is Mars, the other one is Saturn. You either are one or the other, or you're the electronic mind of both, of D and F. We become Jupiters, little Jupiters, and we have Saturn on one side and we have Mars on the other side. But if you want to hang them like cherries, they're hanging from Venus, which is 9 times 9. Now, did I cover everything in there? Yes, the other thing I wanted to show you is this part. EARTH, 52. HEART, 52. 6, 19, and 9 is 28, and 24, 52. The short count here is 19, 20, 21, and 4. 24 is 6, and 9 is 15, and this one is 10, is 25. So 6 in the short count equals to exactly the same numbers. Heart and earth are the same letters, so we'll go the short count. 8 and 5 is 13, and 1 is 14. This one adds up to 9, is 23, 24, 25. This one also gets 25. So the third one gets 25, and we have 75. And next year, it's 5775. Ison is number 57. The last thing I want to say is Earth heart cannot end like this. You must add 6 more. Why? Because the T letter carries a 0. So usually T is in the second section. That would be the double 0. But I really didn't understand that part yet, and I only usually add up 1 0 as 6. Let's use it as 2 times 6 and add up 2 zeros as 12. We would get number 37. Number 37 tells you the second part, C and G, is your 37. With your 10 world and your 4, the difference is 6. 5 is the actual size of the amount, because if you don't count this one and this one. If you come back to heart and earth, let me think of one thing. You also have the ear. I'm also thinking of another thing. You have the T in here, you have the tear. You have the TH in here as H is first, 8, and T is last for 28. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 plus 8 is 10. The total is 26. T equals 20. The 0 equals 6. You have 26 T to Z. Anyways, we'll keep it short for now. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. There's also another part in the mathematics of pi. Right at the beginning it says, look what it says at the beginning, just before I let this go. 1 for 1 in exchange, okay? How can I explain this? 5, now, how do I explain this? 5, 2, 5, or 6, 3, 6. I can't explain this one. Why? 141, 7 times 3. So what is the answer? Oh, I wish I could have told you. I've done it so many times. Anyways, whatever it is, it keeps coming out to 14. 592 times 3 is 1776. If you add up 14, which is the letter O, and add up 15, the 14 the letter N, 15 the letter O, it says on. The 3.1 at the beginning, 3 and 1, is 13M, M-O-N-O. You see, it's starting to say monopoly. But anyways, forget about that. I don't really know what it means. This is a way of pi. This is a new way of pi. I write everything in pi here. I multiply it by a number here. I multiply it by a different number here. I add them up. I do that for 36 different numbers. And then I add up each box. And then I add up the rows all the way around. And then I total them. If I would do the gematria tree this way and multiply everything by, before I multiply anything, when I add it all up, it equals to 666. But anything with a 0 will add 6 more. So since there's 10, 20, and 30 in the geometrical tree, I'll add up another 18 on top of 666, and it'll become 686. Okay? And 686 is very easy. I'm going to show you right here on the paper how we get 686. 500, 600, 650, 660, 670, 680, 686. 686 is 424. And where would you like me to begin? Where do you want me to tell you? The number of Monopoly, in Monopoly, one of each is 686. And 686 also equals 868, because when you reverse the dice, 2 and 5, 2 and 5. We don't want to use that. Did we want to use that? What number did you want to use? Oh yeah, we were doing 8. Okay, so 3 and 5 is 8. Now 5 from 7 is 2, and 3 from 7 is 4. 2 and 4 is your 6, and that's how you get the reverse numbers of 10 and 4, 9 and 5, 8 and 6, Raphael, 72, 86, and the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for playing the tunes, my friend. And I didn't even do half of it because I haven't learned it yet. Thank you for watching.